girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes.
Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes.
Silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites.
Ask significant questions. Get important points across.
Title of show is something that I actually stumbled on by complete accident. Oh, I'm glad that I did. It's like, well, I guess.
Well, I'm trying to write a musical about two guys writing a musical about two guys writing a musical.
Yeah, basically. There's really no easy way to describe this show to somebody. You just kind of have to watch it, or, well, listen to it, I guess, to get it. It's only a one-act musical, so it's not going to take you that long or anything. At its core, it's really a love letter to both Broadway as a business and theater as an art form. It's full of references to other shows, and the whole thing kind of feels like one big long fourth wall joke. And personally, I seldom find anything in movies, TV, musicals, or otherwise that clicks so well with my personal sense of humor.
TV actors in our show, what could be better?
Sweeter. What? Sweeter. We've been over this a million times. You know the lyric is sweeter.
But here's the deal. One of them sounds like it's 2 syllables and the other sounds like it's 3 syllables. So it's like sweeter, theater. Does that rhyme?
Yeah. Maybe someday our show will get a theater, and if not this festival, then somewhere out west.
TV actors in our show, what could be sweeter?
Like, just every character, every song, everything about this show feels like not only something that I would love, but like something that I would write. If I could write a musical, which I cannot. And besides, I guess this already exists, so I don't have to write a musical now. So go look this one up and listen to it. Like, now. Go.
Back in the backyard dancing, I found a way back to them. These are a few of my favorite things. When the
Loathing, unadulterated loathing for your face,
Your voice.
your clothing. Let's just say I love it all.
Yeah, I think we all knew this was gonna be on the list somewhere. In case you've been living under a rock for the past 10 years, Wicked is the story of the Wicked Witch of the West, both before and during the events of The Wizard of Oz, in particular showing her relationship to Glinda the Good Witch. And it's become something of a veritable juggernaut on Broadway. It's really the show one thinks about when they think about modern Broadway. And it may also be proof that Kristen Chenoweth is a perfect human being.
La, la, la. We're gonna make you popular.
Like all great musicals, it has of course spawned that one song that will stay around until the end of time.
It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
Though honestly, my favorite one is the one that comes up way later in the show.
So much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way.
Shut up. Some people take issue with the fact that even though this was based on an existing book, the similarities basically stop at the title. Like, the musical was really happy and whimsical and surprisingly funny. The book, while a really good book, don't get me wrong, is not really any of those things. At some point in Act 2, the musical just abandons the book entirely and runs off on its own tangent toward an ending that doesn't even resemble the book in the slightest. But I don't, it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't. As an adaptation, yeah, it's kind of terrible, but on its own, as a musical, it's wonderful. About the only real weakness I can find in this is that stupid, shoehorned in romance that presumably just exists to ensure that the show had a young male lead in it somewhere.
Maybe I'm brainless, maybe I'm wise.
Yeah, the plot doesn't need you, dude. GTFO. If you aren't very familiar with musical theater and maybe want a good show to start with, Wicked is probably one of your best bets. It's entertaining and rich, but it isn't particularly challenging with its themes and concepts, not like Rent or the Book of Mormon. It has amazing songs, and of course it has that connection with the movie that everyone has seen that will draw you in. At the very least, you should probably just make peace with it, because I don't think it is ever going to go away.